Let's leave the fire temple. On your marks. Get set. It's a very loud door compared to everything else in the game. Are you okay there, friends? I like your fun-shaped swords, it has to be said. No, you absolute dick wizard. You fuffed me! Now I'm locked onto you and I can't jump. Well, I've escaped you, and it's your fault. I want to get you still. I want all your prizes. I want your prizes and to set you on fire. Borgor.
Yes. Drinky salvation. None can pass. Oh.
Yes. Savour the sweet reflection of the mift. That's what you get. We've got to check all of our funny...
Light
Reaver.
Fire Reaver.
There we are. Gotta say it.
Shatter Spirit.
We've learned how to apply proper leverage. So that's pretty great. I don't know if we've used it yet. I've been not really paying attention to myself. But I'll figure it out one of these days. So I've got to set them on fire and then turn the object. Good. I'm glad I assumed that in advance. Whoa! You foolishly thought we were just some piles of leaves. But it turns out no. Ha 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 ha. We tricked you. We tricked you both times. 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 It's one of my favourite... I mean, it's not really a joke, but joke substitutes is just saying a sentence that fits in that like syllable structure. Because it's just a very like obviously upbeat and cheery song. It's like if you get something like a bit cryptic and threatening like that, it's like devastating, basically. Ah. It's where a fun stronghold used to be and where bats flapped in from the other time. Yes, pillars for me. Yum, nom, 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 nom.
Once again, I beheld the pillars
Please
of
don't eat the
Nosgoth,
pillars, Raziel.
crumbling in decay now, following the corruption of the Circle. Here I would find Ariel, the spectre of the murdered Balan's guardian, and the last pure, undefiled member of the Guardian Circle. Bound here upon her death, she was doomed to haunt these pillars until her successor fulfilled his terrible duty, and balance was restored.
Your hair appears to have grown while you've been dead.
I know you well, Ariel, though you do not yet know me.
I have no time for riddles, strange one.
All you have is time. I have come to seek your guidance.
I counsel only one man, and you are not he. But you will know him soon. The contagion of your kind is coming to an end.
My kind? What exactly do you think I am?
Your name shall remain unspoken, as decreed by our ancestors. You serve the one who so brutally took my life and set this tragedy in motion. But even now, hope is at work. Balance will be restored, and your kind will be expelled forever.
You have pinned your hopes on Kain. He will disappoint you.
What can you know of Kain?
More than you could ever fathom.
He will do what he must when the time comes.
By choosing his own death. A sacrifice for the world. You don't know Kain very well.
I know what he is called to do. My faith sustains me.
Is it faith or fear? You know that if Kain refuses the sacrifice, you will never leave here. And you begin to suspect.
I will not hear your poison fear.
Why are you
Grant me
antagonizing
answers
this
I
ghost
require,
whose guidance you
and I
need?
will leave you to your pathetic delusions.
Ask then.
I seek the vampire Vorador.
To kill him, perhaps, or to join him in death. But for Kain, he is the last of his kind. Mobius's mob has done its work.
My reasons are my own.
His refuge lies in the heart of the Black Forest. And may you molder there together until the end comes.
Cheery. Righty-ho then. Whoa. Hello, we rightly demand that you bin the Pringles, throw them away.
Throw them away, we don't need them! Fire!
That's what you get for wasting Pringles in my kingdom. Let me off this one rock. Why must you be? Why must you be forever young?
I don't want you to be immortal. Stop doing it. You're being naughty.
Oh, you were drinkable. You were a drinkable fiend. Shit off. Shit off, I'm looking for your associate. There we are. No, don't stand up. Don't stand up unless I tell you that everything is salt. Stand up for salt, that's what we all say. Stand up for salt, it's the only way. Ha ha ha. Now take your spirits as well. Now what was actually down here? Oh! A thing? A thing for me? For me! For me! For me! For me! There we go. I don't know whether or not I was actually supposed to be able to jump up it. Well, this is... Ah, I thought you were going to trap me in here with it, rather than... Like, I can just run away at this point. I thought that was to lure me into position so you could put another funny circle around me! You're even encouraging me to flee. What is this? What is this, Garbador? I know it's you. Only Garbador would do something so pointless. Only Garbador would show so much promise and then piss it away. Only Garbador pisses 500 years hence. Yes.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Hoorah! Hurrah, hurrah, hurree!
Ow.
Take your broken nose and shove it through the fields. It will help you sniff the alligators that are hiding there. You can only detect them by smell, unfortunately. We don't know who developed invisible, inaudible, intangible alligators.
You don't feel them.
Until they feel you with their teeth by biting you, to be clear. Alright. I told them we didn't need to come up with a snappy tagline for snappy. Oh, I get why they wanted to do it now. They were right. They didn't want the tagline so much, they were just doing jokes. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Who's flinging?
This
Ooh.
seemed to be attuned to the elemental principle of air.
Good. Thank you for telling me. You are still existing. Prod, 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 prod. Prod, 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 thump. Tasty. Thank you for this. bronze disc. Did I say there was going to be a bronze disc at some point? Here it is.
Bronze disc.
Bronze disc. I'm always right. Bronze disc. I'm always right. But now, which is the right way? Oh! Nearly missed you. Tasty rune. Her. It's all just statues. There's all just statues and... Aye! What's even over here to trick me about? When you were sneaking off and delivering all the cough lozenges to Stopgap Measure Prevention Committee. Right? The committee founded in order to foster permanent solutions. But it doesn't really do that, it just throws out the ones that fail to think long term. It doesn't actually contribute anything to the problem solving discussion. It just allows things to become worse short term out of some weird ideological purity. We don't quite know, and we don't quite get, and we don't quite fathom the point. But I've got a wig that all of you want. Well, I've grown to recognise you now. Set you ablaze! Haha, you fool. You thought I wouldn't be prepared, and then I prepared. Such is the folly of you. Just running around at the speed of sound. Right, you meant a roll that way. Okay, good. Because of the rainbow that you're following, I guess. You can't stick around. Tasty snacks. Can't stick around, tasty snacks. No time for Kit Kat's gotta run from a truck. Here we are. Bronze disc. Unlockables. Oh, you've got double wisps. A favourite way. You really are nearly infinite. But I've got a bounty for you. Prod. You're throwing things from a long way away, and I'd like you to stop, so I'm going to make you... I hope that's okay. Become one with the earth. I've Angelo'd you. Oh god! Let the many friends that you've buried take you higher up in the tower. That's right. You thought because they were lower down that they wouldn't know how to go up anymore. Well, that was your foolishness. I could have helped you this whole time had you just asked.
All you had to do was ask them to take you up on the elevator ride.
But you never did. You never did. And now you take it out on the world. That it didn't have your back when you didn't ask for it.
You didn't come forth.
You've really interfered with the animation.
Sir,
you and your hammer. You and your hammer are problems. Now you've forgotten where I am. Haha. He's forgotten how to see me. I eat his bones nonetheless. Well now hang on, this was destroyed in the past, how does it... I guess it was rebuilt. Things can be rebuilt, it's been 500 years. Why didn't they bother with the rest of the place? hang about for a fucking minute. That's incongruous after all. Well, speaking of incongruity, shift. You've incongrued for the last time. And I'll pretend to know why as well next time. Oh, what if shadows? Shadow magic. Oh, die. I wanted the wispy ghost thwack panel, but I don't think there's going to be enough of you left for it to be needed, really. But that's fine. I forgive you. I forgive you and I take the blame for the raspberry shame. The worst, most hated ice cream in town. Yeah, and we've freshly run out of folks to thwack. You see. You dicking well see. So I might as well just burn the crisps home. Nope. Nope, sir. Sir, I don't have eyeball power. You've made it worse.
You made me get out of sync with reality.
I'm out of phase with this universe's wavelength. Alright, you can defeat me tomorrow. But for right now, I need to figure out what all of that just meant. Let us adjourn for today. Why are you going out your way to let me know that eyeballs aren't permitted? I've not tried to eyeball here. Naughty Christmas. I can't even swim down in here. There's no depth in this realm. Oh wait, no, now there is. Ah, but it's not enough for it to have been worth doing. Rightio, where are we going? Where am I? Where have I gone? Where's the way out? Please let me know. Let me know when you find it. Oh, let me in. Okay, we have escaped. Well, there must be a reason you wanted me to come out here. But there's nothing really here. Aha! I remember looking at that now, thinking something's probably here, isn't it? Ghosts, and you have been stopped by me. Release. Clornch. Tasty spikes. Okay. Oh. More, there's fluffs. All manner of fluffed. Well, if I may. Little spout. It's little spout time. Alright. Oh, the wafting apparatus pushes it too much. If that can push it that way, surely... How is it blocking the jets that it's blocking? This seems to be an incongruity. The worst type of congruity. Because it's the opposite of one. Where, How do you want me to forget? When even you can't. Is there a way? Is there a way to escape? There must be some way of, some method of pouncing. Does this? Aha, that stops the Grim Reaper from coughing. Aha! You've just got to do this one first. Do it. Do it, please. Thank you. Bloody hell. Go. Alright, now it's going up. Oof. Oh. Some lungs. That's a heartstone.
Howling Heartstone.
Alright. Not the organ associated with air. But I can't fault your craftsmanship, so I'll let it go. Come on now, you know what you know. Now I'm guessing we want. Yes. We want all wafts blowing in, don't we? Playing a tune. Tune music helps me to teleport. Lovely sounds. Right.
I was transported to yet another ancient vampire chamber. This one apparently aligned with the elemental power of air.
Or else these puzzles were very weirdly themed. Alright, so once we've got this, we'll be back up to what we had by the end of 2. Although not all in the same order. Not that it matters. Doesn't all matter, does it? Sometimes you're just nitpicking. You're just picking up nits one by one when you've got a little pair of tweezers and you're going,
had suffered some damage. Once again I recognized the vampire's hero. But this scene revealed something new. For here they had also depicted his destined adversary, now partially obscured, who seemed to bear a flaming sword.
Oh. Adversarial burn swords floating off. Seems like an important detail to have not included in any of your other significantly higher effort ruins. Oh. You need to get across the whole picture. If you're going to inform future prophecies of their destinies, of the prophecies of the destinies, you've got to... Oh, you just all burnt to death if you burnt to death. Curious. Oh, you just bled a lot, you didn't actually die. Well, that being the case, I will rely on the shadow puffs. For it is my right, and it is my dragon.
It is no.
It is no to you and folly backwards. Need more health. I need a lot.
You must help me achieve it.
Drink. Drink the green spirits out of them. Right. Now when you as well. Can't even get help from you lot.
It's rude of you to persist.
You've gone slow. He's gone slow ghost. He's like Danny Phantom at half speed. Did you know he becomes a tentacle when viewed at a higher perception of time rate frame flops, did you? I bet you didn't. That information is known only to me. Me and my ducks. We go laughing up and down the pond together and scream at you. I guess you want me to go through here. And so I shall, but I'm doing it for me. Oh.
In winning all, we lost all. In winning what we thought mattered, we lost what truly mattered. But for you, there is a chance.
What chance is that?
The bliss of death. I offer it.
But I do not accept.
I think maybe being a ghost for a long time has really bothered your perspective on all matters. All matters? Why are you making doppelgangers? You've cloned. In winning all, you've cloned yourself. I don't believe. Sometimes, you know, when you're a ghost, think to yourself, your whole spiel of, I have had really poor judgment in the past, but don't worry, I'm going to kill you now. How convincing is that, really? If you are to be honest, why is everything all pixels? Someone's pixelized everything I love. I hope that's not done fuck about me.
You're twitching.
Oh, you became the Twitch Prime sub. I saw you do it. Is it just a factor of a lot happening on screen at once? I hope it's not something's gone wrong with the footage sign. I need that footage to do things. To do one of my most important things of the year. Apart from possibly the Digimon one. The Digimon thing is very important, but it's also, like, largely... 50% out of my hands whether or not we get the chance. So, this is the immediate important thing. And then I will immediate important sing about it on my next album, which is a diss track of Colonel Sanders titled I Dislike Your Chicken Intensely and I Blame You for It. I'm trying to get the point across more than I am being artistic, you know, like symbolism and all that's all well and good. If nobody understands what you're saying, it didn't benefit anyone. So, I'm just aiming for clarity. Really. Well, I don't mind having a little detour to get a quick prize. I'll smack the prizes out of your carriage. Give it to me. Flimph. Excellent. More talismans for my tasty comrade. Boing like a leap, and away we go. Is there no choice but to ghosts? Yeah. Nobody tried to attack me. That's a remarkable restraint. I appreciate that. I appreciate that on behalf of all the corn on the cob. Fuff! I fell down. I fell down, and that's fine. We can buy another up. No, I'm satisfied that there's nothing existing over there in the dimensional plane. Here's where we need to be. Is there anything over here before the fight starts? No, we're hidden behind a funny door. X marks the sarcophagus. Hey, mate. I get that a lot.
Never.
Click agree to all.
Stabby, stabby perforation everywhere you go. Ow. Throwing your psychic yo-yo boings. Bouncing a fun, throwing a psychic moonball. Ow. You can't do such things. Oh, but you can teleport sometimes. But you've just got the one thing you want to do over and over. I've got to be honest, the cloning was more impressive. Weird that they led with that. And you're just sort of here, flinging over and over. You're doing the same motion as the bloody Garm fragments from Is that how they attacked? Maybe the big orcs in the desert realm in Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Just the wizard's general heavy attack. God, it's forever ago it feels like that I was on that game. This whole, like, doing these videos in general is a very grounding experience, because I think back to, like, just when I was doing Soul Calibur stuff, and I think, fuck, that was ages ago. But no, it wasn't. It was March of this year. Like, fucking... I've been alive for fucking ages, and I'm considered young. Like, does wonders for your perspective if you're someone who, like, ruminates on stuff like that. It's like, life is not short, it's just finite. You don't have to fret about it. There's always enough cottage cheese if you eat all the ghosts. It's the present you have. But now where's tasty Borgor? You want any tasty Borgor for me? Savior of Nosgoth. Oh! 'Tis not the Borgor at all.
As the Reaver absorbed the souls of the Mind and Dimension Guardians, it was imbued with the elemental power of air, with which their principles were aligned.
Forged by the Borgor King himself. Right, thrust. Whoosh. Now we go off, and he's stained glass in the sky. Alright, what we got here? What do you want from these two? Okay, so you gotta be light, I'm guessing. You gotta be dark, I'm guessing. There we go. The solution's not immediately apparent, just take a little look to the sideses. And you will find what you need to. So you clearly need to be floofed. Just a little bit of a flul. Just a funny old bit of flul. Then we'll need you. Because this one has got to change. And where's all the others? That's all well and good, but where's the rest of it? Shorgendorf would have told me by now who's in here. Who's in here? Can I climb up you and will you tell me the answer? 52? Maybe not. No, this is just the exit once I get the final things. Let me down and let the strings. Come on now. Do your dance. It's okay, you won't be shot. This time. Here we are. Whoop-dee-dee. I appreciate that you don't have to have your I was going to say cape, but they're wings. Thinking Batman Vengeance logic. But you don't have to have your wings open just to be fwoofed upwards anymore. You can. It's just a default width. Slight bit of convenience for us. So where's the other one then? There's got to be one more. We're walking up. There we go. It's just like they've broken the Flifter after all these years. Fortunately, there's a scalable wall. These temples were designed so that the thing that crumbles to break the Fwufters does reveal a scalable wall. You know, they knew the characteristics of who was going to be coming to unlock all of this. And they worked to provide multiple solutions. Yeah, they did a wall flopper's impact assessment, as it's called in architecture, to prepare for broken Fwufts and broken dreams. And they did it all really good, it seems. So let's go back through the funny Rayman portal. This one's gone very long, so it shall not go longer. We'll stand in the Fwuft room. Play me a funny lullaby to see all the nice people home. Ooh, see you next time. Pray before the organs.